We are now here with Lachlan to talk about his golfing journey. Lachlan, how did you first get into golf?
Well, we moved down from Sydney.
Yeah.
And I was into my cricket at the time, and I didn't really want to play under 13s when I was 8 with
That is so fair.
hardball and against kids double my age. And it was just coming into COVID, and I thought, why not give golf a go?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
What do you enjoy most about playing?
Oh, probably being able to socialise with friends, make friends. I don't know, just having that competitive mindset all the time.
Yeah, absolutely. And do you remember the moment you realised you were good at golf?
Probably the time I won my first 3 comps at the club. It was really, at that moment I thought, okay, I might actually have to work at this to get even better.
Yeah, that's so good.
Really, really enjoy it.
That's so good.
I guess, how did you get into golf more so? Did you have a family member? Because it's quite like a random sport, I guess.
Yeah.
Did you have anyone that kind of, I don't know, pushed you in that sort of direction?
Yeah, so Dad didn't play much golf, but I had a friend who said, well, why don't you give this a go? So, and then Dad got back into golf and I started, and then Dad stopped trying to beat me all the time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Not too good for him?
Yes.
Yes. I guess you said that you're getting a bit more into your training and stuff. What does that look like?
So normally I'll get up at 5:30 in the morning to practice my golf. I'll get out of bed, practice my golf for half an hour to an hour.
Yep.
And then I'll get ready for school. And then on the weekends I'll either play on Saturday or I'll do my exercises and go for a run.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
What has been your favourite tournament so far?
My favourite tournament would be playing at Royal Melbourne, which is the 7th best golf club in the world.
Wow.
That was quite an experience. I didn't play the best, but it was great to just play the course.
Yeah.
Not many people get that opportunity.
That's so good. And how do you stay focused during tough rounds?
We have this thing where I go to my happy place, and so it's where everything's just happy. There's no anger, and if I hit a really bad shot, I just laugh because there's not much more you can do.
Yeah.
So channeling a little bit of Happy Gilmore there, I suppose.
Maybe the only thing I channeled a Happy Gilmore. Yes. Yes. So I may or may not have been trying to show off to a girl, and we were playing in the junior pro-am. It was extremely wet. I had my practice swing. The club slipped out of my hands and it's helicoptered in slow motion into the top of a pine tree. And I was playing the proper pro-am the next day, so I had to try and find a club to use.
Did you get it back?
Yeah, about 1 week later.
Nice.
They had to get the boom lift up there to get it. Yes.
So, you never know. That probably did impress her. I'm sure she's never seen that happen before.
Yes.
Oh, I guess. Do you have any pre-tournament rituals or routines? I guess. Yeah.
So usually I'll get to the course an hour before I hit off. So then I can warm up, hit balls on the range, do my stretches. That just really helps me warm up, loosen up, so I can just step up onto the first tee and play as well as possible.
Yep. Do you have any superstitions?
Oh,
Oh,
not really.
not really? Yeah.
Do you have any idols or golfing role models?
Yeah, so they would be Lucas Herbert and Cam Smith. Last week we went to the New South Wales Open to watch Lucas Herbert play and defend his title. It was quite enjoyable seeing how he plays and how he works his way around the course.
Yeah.
And how he views the golf.
That's been such a good experience.
It'd be fun.
I guess, what has been your biggest challenge that you've had to overcome in golf?
Biggest challenge would probably be getting, having a run of really bad rounds.
Yep.
And just trying to get out of that slump.
Yep.
And somehow figure out how I'm going to get better.
Yep. Do you hope to take golf further? Is it something that you want to keep doing in the future?
Yeah. So I hope to become a professional one day, but if that doesn't work out, I'm going to try and manage players who play golf.
Yep.
Or become a golf sports manager. So whether that's managing tournaments or golf clubs, I'd love to stay in the sport for the rest of my life.
Yeah, no, of course. I guess it's good because it's not really a sport you can really outgrow, which is nice.
Yeah.
So I guess, what's it like playing with the age group that you do? Because is there many other young ones that you get to play with?
Yeah, there's a few. Tyler being one of them. There's not many at the golf club that do, but we try and play with each other as much as much as we can as like our own rivalry.
Yep.
But no, it's good to have a banter with each other and, you know, really role model those who are older than us and better than us.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's always nice because the old ones have been like, look, I'm half your age. And
Yes.
Yep, that's the way.
Yes.
What's a handicap and what does it mean?
So a handicap is something that levels the playing field against everyone. So we have, so Tiger Woods in his prime would be off +6. That's about the lowest you can go. Whereas the worst handicap you can have is take away 36. So that really levels the playing field. So I could play against Tiger Woods and beat him with my handicap. My handicap is currently 10.2, and that's determined on how many rounds you've played, how well you've played them, and how much you've beat your previous round by.
I guess, do you have a goal that you want to get your handicap to?
Yeah, so by the end of this year, I'm hoping to get my handicap down to 7.
Yep.
And for next year, I'm hoping to get it down to 3.
Yep.
So obviously that's coming in with the practicing at 5:30 in the morning, going for runs, really staying on top of the physical side. Yeah.
What's the best piece of advice a coach has given you?
The best piece of advice would probably be when I changed coaches, and the first thing he told me to do was change something in my stance, and that immediately gained me 30 metres with all my shots. It dropped 3 shots on my handicap, so that's quite a drastic change
Absolutely.
to happen.
Well, thank you so much, Lachlan, for having a little chat with us, and best of luck for the future.
Thanks for having me.
Of course. I guess we hope to see you on the big screens next to some of your idols.
I hope so.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
So we're here with our own Harriet and mother Danielle, and we're just here to speak about, I guess, unexpected events that Harriet dealt with a year ago today. So I guess we're just speaking a little bit about it and get a little point across of just making sure that if something's wrong, do something about it. So Harriet, just talk us through a little bit about what's happened, and Danielle.
So last year I was experiencing a lot of pain and stuff and continual bloating and everything, and it was a real concern throughout the whole year. I was losing sleep, I was missing school because I was so sick all the time and I was really in pain. And we kept going to the doctors, and the doctors just keep giving us different excuses. So I kept hearing it was just, gas, period pains, everything like that. It was just my food, so I had to cut out lots of things from my diet to try and stop it, and it wasn't working. And it got to a point this time last year where I looked pregnant. And if nothing was going away, it was all just getting worse. And we had an ultrasound, and turned out there was a massive mass in my stomach on my ovary. And then we got sent down to the Royal Children's to have an MRI, and it came back that I had a fibroma tumour on my right ovary. And then I had surgery a week after that, and they cut out a 22 centimetre fibroma tumour on my ovary.
Yeah. My advice to anybody, you two girls sitting here, but really anybody watching this, is if you see your kid in pain, do something about it, and don't just, it's easy because you're young for doctors especially to be dismissive of what you're going through, but if you don't get the answers you want, go to the very top. So it was quite frightening. 12 months ago, Harriet did have that surgery, and for a while we didn't know if it was cancerous or not. And it's still an ongoing battle, so we're still back at the Royal Children's. She's got another tumour that's come back, so we just have to keep pushing and fighting, and parents, that's our job, but you kids, it's your job to keep making sure we're aware. So Harriet did a good job of probably hiding a lot of her pain, but yeah, if something's wrong, do something about it.
I guess because I know how mothers and dads, they always have a kind of a feeling. Did you have any sort of feeling when Harriet started mentioning it? Did you know that something was probably...
Yeah, Yeah, definitely towards the end. Harriet's a lovely, spirited young lady, but her moods were up and down, and she just wasn't herself. I couldn't do anything to help her, so I felt completely helpless. But yeah, it was my job to keep pushing. And it is hard when you go to the doctors and they say, you've got to cut out sugar, it's your diet, it's just period, it's just being, are you sure that, this and this? And you start questioning yourself a little bit. And I think, Harriet, you would have been at the point where you just I don't want to go to the doctor anymore. I just don't want to be told, it's nothing, I'll just deal with it. So yeah, definitely had a feeling something wasn't right, and the same this year. So we've pushed it a bit quicker, and we'll continue to do that. Yeah.
How are doctors here versus further down the line?
I would recommend going to the Royal Children's Hospital. I can't speak highly enough of them. We were treated like a person, not just a number, and they explained everything. They did all the tests. The tests were done down there, and you got the results within the day. So I would say, if you're concerned at all, go straight to the top, go to the Royal Children's, or go down the line and keep seeking answers. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Harriet, what was some noticeable changes once you got this tumor removed?
For everyone else, for my family, I think my mood switched up. So I was really irritable and everything like that when I had it in there, because it was obviously messing with my hormones and stuff. So I became more lighter and more friendly and everything like that. I think body-wise, I had gotten really big, so I started to lose obviously that weight or that mass that was pushing out of my stomach. So not that it matters, but I got skinnier, which was a big deal for me, because that was my biggest insecurity last year, was that I kept getting bigger and I couldn't do anything to stop it. So when I got rid of it and it started to reduce my stomach, it just felt so good. And I think also my abilities, like my sporting abilities especially. So last year, I was playing A grade and 17s, and I was still struggling with that one. The year before, I had done the exact same thing and wasn't struggling. So to kind of get back out there and be able to still do all my sports stuff and everything like that was really good. I did beach netball 6 weeks or whatever it was after my surgery, and that was really good, or 2 months after my surgery, and that was really good just to get out there and I could do it. So I think, just all that kind of stuff changed.